Alright, let's make a level our own with find and replace. Where the game is installed on in your Steam library, go to Steam Apps, Common, BeamNG Drive, and then in there go to Content Levels and find the level that you want to take over as your own. And this we'll use East Coast. We'll extract it over here to the desktop, and then with our program find and replace, we will tell the directory to be where we just extracted that zip level. The file mask will be *.json, *.cs, and we're going to be finding east_coast_USA, and we're going to be replacing that with whatever you want to call your level. Now I'll rename the level folder to what I called my level, and I'll move it into my user folder where levels are. Your game has a user folder which I left it to default, so you go into it, which 23 is the current build levels, and this is where you're going to drag that converted, all that converted stuff over to. I'll just move it over. Now when I load the game, I should have this new level called new level, which will be really East Coast, where everything is converted. There it is, new level, which will be really East Coast, but everything's your level now. So whatever you do, you make it into your own map. Now the problem with renaming with find and replace is, like, there are some textures, like I know for seeing, like, Italy has some decals that the texture naming has Italy in the name, so telling it to replace everything with Italy to new level, for example, is going to mess up some of the textures. We're just going to change them. But like now we're in this new level, and you can see the terrain paints. It has the terrain paints just like they are supposed to be. The decals should be all the decals from East Coast in here. Which, I mean, all these look like the same ones. To me, I can't really tell the difference between them all. They all look the same. I mean, there may be a few different ones in some of the levels, but for the most part, they all pretty much look about the same to me. The forest tool, all the forest stuff should be working fine. I have seen where some things didn't work, and for whatever reason, but I think when I converted Utah map, like some of the rocks were missing. I could have did something wrong, or not really sure. But yeah, this is pretty much, I can't think of anything other than, like, you go to the asset browser and go to all models, and you should see everything in here from um, this particular map. Which, you know, if you happy with one map, this find and replace seems to work pretty good. It's just when you know, if you want to do more than, you know, one map combining them, it can be, well, a headache. Which, you know, you can make your own decals. Um, have to make a new material and call it whatever you're going to call it. And you basically would just navigate to the decal folder, or the road folder of, say, Italy, for example. You go to Italy. Ideally, you copy all these into your own folder, though. Like art, road, and here's all theirs. You'd want these in your own. You'd want these copied over, but I couldn't tell you how to merge them. You'd have to do it this way. Just create them all one at a time, and save it, and then go to your decal. Put your new decal down. For example, that's a wide road there. Then you'd pick the new texture that you just made, which I called it A. Just the letter A. That's all I did. Let's see this. I should have named it something more than one letter. Let me call it something. Let me make another one. Let's call it ABC. Create. Now, there's a whole lot of textures in there. ABC. There it is. And of course, the texture link's got to be changed. Which that's I think that's a little bitty decal. Ain't made to be a whole road. Oh, and also, I just got one. I don't know what all other crap they got on in their material. For that decal, I have no idea what they used. So that looks like crap, don't it? Let me pick a different one. There we go. That's better. So yeah, and then you just save it. And then you make another one. And you go. I would take all these out of this road in the Italy folder, and I'd put them into new level folder so that they're all in there. Here's another one: dirt, road, edge, grass. And maybe there's a normal for it too. Dirt, road, edge, in for normal. There may be other ones like reflective and all the other stuff too. I don't know. I ain't going through them all. There's A, B, C, D. There's a new one. don't see nothing, do you? There it is. I see, like, this would be one for the edge of a dirt road, and you wouldn't want one that wide for sure. I don't know, 2. I see this would go on a dirt road, not on a cement road, but you get the idea. You could do this. You just make all of them for that level. And whichever ones you like the most, just make them this way. But yeah, I would. What I would do though, I would go into the game folder where the zip's at. In the Steam library, I would go to Steam Apps, Common, Beam, and G level content levels. I'd extract that Italy folder onto the desktop. And then in the new level that you got, I will just get that open there. Then once this is done, go into it. And art, road. And I'd select every one of them. And I would make sure I do not select that main materials. And then I just move them over. And I would skip the duplicates, obviously. And so now all these are in your local folder. For your level, which also makes it easier to navigate to them when you make a new material. Because the first place it's going to look is, well, it's going to look in the last place it was looking, I guess. I was going to say it would go to the level that you're currently in, your new level, art, roads, and see now these you got all of them copied in there. So like here's some Italy's. That edge road, Italy road edge damage. See road edge damaged. See if there's a normal for it. I'm sure there is. Wide. No, I don't see one. Unless that's it. I'll just change this one. See, now that's that one. And this way you know it's saving them. And that wasn't the right normal map. That is not the right one. But I ain't gonna fool with that or mess with all that. That's just one option, one way to do it. That way you know it's saving it, and it's saving it in the right place. And you shouldn't have to worry about anything going wrong with it. Man, there's always something going wrong with these damn levels. Hey, no telling. So something about the asset browser. I try not, I don't know. Unless I'm having a lot of problems. It's like, I get these errors too, these ones here. Which is looking, it's like, whatever this is looking for this crap, I don't know. Sometimes shit just happens. I just try not to think about it too much because you're gonna get errors. I mean, just you're gonna get them. There ain't no telling what it is. I mean, I'm sure somebody knows, but I'm not worrying about it.